Let's get to our Ask the Lawyer segment with Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. And maybe this morning is the morning that your question gets answered if you've ever submitted one. If not, and you've always been curious about something in the law, we'll tell you how to submit a question coming up. First, would you please help me welcome Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. Good morning, Bruce.
Hey, good morning, Todd. How you doing this beautiful morning?
Fantastic. How are you?
I couldn't be any better. We're in paradise.
I know you love this kind of weather, and I got to admit, it's beautiful.
It is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. It just begs us to get outside, do things, enjoy our leisure time in the sunshine if we can manage it. And that's exactly sort of where our question of the day is going to go here in a moment. Are you ready to get into it?
I am ready, Todd.
All right, let me read you the email, and then we'll see what you think about it. It says, my wife was crossing the street when one of our neighbors driving a golf cart struck her. See, out driving a golf cart, enjoying the fresh air. She was taken to the hospital and had a broken hip, which will need surgery and months of therapy. The person driving the golf cart gave me his car insurance company information. Still, the insurance company is saying they're not responsible because a golf cart is not a motor vehicle. I was surprised, as many people in our area use golf carts to travel the roads to run errands and so forth. I have full coverage on my cars, but now I'm not sure my insurance will cover the accident. Will you ask your lawyer friend if what I'm being told is true? Is there anything a lawyer could do to help? The only thing I know here is a broken hip is no fun. She's in for a lot of pain, suffering, and a lot of rehab, and she deserves some help. Bruce, what can you recommend?
Well, it's a real interesting subject because, you know, so many people are out riding in our neighborhoods on golf carts.
Right.
And really, unless you have homeowners insurance, and the homeowners insurance have not excluded golf carts, there's no coverage. So put it in a positive way, to have coverage for someone driving a golf cart, they have to have homeowners insurance that does not exclude the golf cart.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you know, PIP insurance doesn't apply. Uninsured motorist coverage doesn't apply unless you're on a golf cart that gets hit by a car.
Right.
Just driving a golf cart, the only insurance that's applicable is homeowners insurance.
So the auto insurance company saying they're not responsible, they were actually really being on the up and up there, weren't they?
Yeah, it's one of those rare cases. But yes, they were.
Now, on the other hand, everybody's talking about auto insurance here. The neighbor driving the golf cart, they should probably check into, or somebody professional could check into the homeowner's insurance if they have it.
Exactly. That's what would need to come into play. You know, once in a while we see golf carts with actual license plates. And there is a provision in Florida statute that says if you're a golf cart that's designed for the road and has more than 20 horsepower, then you could be classified a motor vehicle and regular automobile insurance would apply. Okay,
so really, as always, the devil's in the details. We need to know more about the golf cart, the homeowner's insurance, and so forth.
Exactly.
Okay. And on the other side of the coin, if you routinely drive your golf cart around neighborhoods, running errands, that kind of thing, it might behoove you to check into your insurance. See if your homeowner's insurance has excluded golf carts, and maybe you didn't even know it, because then you're not protected if something like this happens.
Exactly. It's very important to check that.
I know in the past you've said all you have to do is call your office, and you'd be glad to go over insurance details with anybody just to make sure. So if anybody has a question about that, they can give you a call, right?
They can. I'd be happy to help them.
Okay, I'm going to give that phone number out in a second for anybody who's interested in that. So, got to get some more info, but all is not lost at this point. We certainly do wish her well with her broken hip recovery, because that is not fun.
No, it's one of the worst orthopedic injuries that you could sustain.
Yeah. Well, Bruce, thank you for weeding through this. It definitely was one of our thornier legal issues, and we do appreciate your time as always and your expertise. Please say hi to everybody in the Scheiner household for us, won't you?
Okay, I will, and I wish I had a better answer, but I can only tell the way it is.
Hey, that's what we want, is straightforward advice from the guy who knows. We much appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Looking forward to you talking to us next week.
I'm looking forward to it. I hope we continue to enjoy this beautiful weather for another week.
Fingers are crossed. Take care, Bruce.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured, the answer of the week. Not the most promising, but on the other hand, we don't know everything yet. There could be a substantial bit of coverage once more details are uncovered. That's why it's so important to contact a professional, a legal professional, as soon as something like this happens. So I'm going to give you the phone number for the Port Charlotte office of Associates and Bruce L. Scheiner. You can call them if you have a similar situation. You can call them to check your insurance out, make sure that you've got coverage on your golf cart, and you're not going to be left out, in the rain on something like this. That number is 941-743-7777. 941-743-7777. And tell them that Todd sent you from Kicks Country 92.9.